sites. You know, people are doing dating sites now. You just need to be careful with those sites. And guess what? If someone is acting weird, just, you know, pull the plug on the date instead of transporting people.
Ron White for the defendant, Sean White ready.
And are you Mr. White?
Yes, sir.
Mr. White, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Let that sink in. Up to 20 years behind bars for aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury. This isn't just a slap on the wrist, one wrong move on probation, and the court can throw the book at him.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault, serious bodily injury? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defense consultants?
Yes.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence in the BIPP course. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 240 hours community service restitution, no contact with Patricia Rutledge, and no firearm possession. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Stand up for State's Exhibit 1, its attachments into evidence.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding you guilty as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding to sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just shortly after this judge, the complaint witness did file an affidavit of non-prosecution. I did not draft it. I don't know the basis of that. Just showing that she is willing to forgive him for what may have allegedly happened.
Or what may allegedly have happened. Okay.
Here's where the story takes a sharp turn from drinks at a bar to a serious facial injury and orbital socket. Injury means damage to the bones around the eye. That's not something you walk away from lightly.
All right, Mr. White, what is PK's?
Oh, that's a sports bar. It's on Housman Road.
So how do we go from you're at a sports bar to with someone to now we're here because she has an orbital socket that's been damaged?
Well, she wanted to get money out to buy more drinks, so we went to the ATM that was close by.
No, I read the report where it says you all went to an ATM machine and then something ensued in the vehicle. So how did she get the orbital socket injury?
To be honest, I was defending myself, and
You want a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
But it was just so much going on. I was doing this.
And not with both hands because you're driving.
No, ma'am. It was actually, the car was stopped. It was parked. The altercation happened. So I wasn't driving.
All right. So it wasn't this because
Right.
this is
She
not
was-
how somebody gets their orbital socket damaged.
This might sound like just another dating app story, but in court these little details matter. Meeting online often means there's less background knowledge about the other person, which can turn dangerous fast.
It seems more like this.
Yes, ma'am. But she jumped in the driver's seat after I tried to get her out of my car. And I had sat on top of her to get her out of my car. And she was stroking me from behind. I see the pictures in where my shirt was ripped. So maybe in that process, something hit her in the eye.
How did you two meet?
We met on the dating site.
What dating site?
I think it was Tinder.
I mean, well, you know if it's Tinder or Grindr or what it is. So what was
It
it?
was so long ago. It was Tinder.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
She is 7.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm a work for a logistics company.
What does that mean? What are you doing?
Oh, I deliver items that's like TVs, washing machines, stuff like that.
All right, any drug issues? All right, any other questions for anyone else?
No, Your Honor.
There you go.
All right. With regards to defense counsel off the record, in the presence of the state informing that his client is on GPS. Do you all still want him on GPS?
Judge, it wasn't included as part of the agreement, so we'll defer to the court.
Oh. Does he have any criminal history?
Judge, he has some prior arrests with no convictions or probation.
All right. So is there any, if GPS were removed, is there any concern?
An affirmative finding of family violence isn't just a label, it permanently limits gun ownership, child custody rights, and can follow you on every background check for years. It's one of the most serious marks a court can place.
For the complainant's welfare, the defense has told me that the complainant has done an affidavit of non-prosecution.
Yes, Judge. She has her own bond conditions as well in a separate, unrelated case.
Okay.
So I don't believe that what limited interactions we've had with her, she's expressed no concern.
Okay. All right. So I'll follow your agreement, send you the 6 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. There is an affirmative finding of family violence, the BIPT course, 240 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived upon proof of the COVID vaccination, including the booster. I'm not forcing you to get that, but if you have done it or you want to do it, the court will deduct 40 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to ask for parenting classes. Once you complete the parenting classes, the remaining of the community service hours will be waived. There's to be no contact with Patricia Rutledge, proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits, regular one time per month for 3 months. If there are no issues, then the field visits can stop. And there's to be regular UAs, or you can do the patch. The patch costs more, but it frees up your time more. And I'll order removal of GPS. Probation, is there anything else that he needs?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. White, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. People are doing dating sites now. You just need to be careful with those sites. And
This is the judge's reality check. Probation is not freedom, one violation, and the sentence can swing from community service to 2 full decades in state prison.
guess what? If someone is acting weird, just, pull the plug on the date
Right.
instead of transporting people.
Right.
Brenda, I find that on first dates, you need to come in your own car. That way your friend can call you and say there's an emergency and you can just leave. And say, I'll contact you later.
Right.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. White. You are on deferred adjudication, and the offense that you're on deferred adjudication for, do you know what the range of punishment is for that offense?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Was it 6 years?
No. The range of punishment for what you're on probation for, according to what I'm seeing, is, and you mean 6 years, you mean that's how long you're going to be on probation? Possibly. No, I'm talking about if your probation were revoked. Do you know what the range of punishment is? 20 years prison. 20. So when you're not following the rules that the court has set, that's a problem.
Well, I did follow.
Well, here's the thing. When I have people do field visits, there is a reason. And I understand you have work issues, but you can't come at somebody with attitude. Stop right there. This is what I'm telling you. You can't come at somebody with attitude for two reasons. Number one, everybody's trying to do their job. And when probation is coming to see you, it's because I've told them to come see you. Like probation, I can guarantee you, probation, I wouldn't say they have issues, but nobody likes to have extra work placed upon them. And when I do ask for field visits for probation, that's extra work for them. Usually you have to come into the office to visit them, but I like for them to go out to the home so they can see what's going on. And so when they want to make an attempt to come to your house, like they can't give you 24-hour notice because it's not supposed to be, they're coming. Because what happens when people know that people are coming to their house? Even me, when my mom is coming, I consider my house clean. Everybody tells me, wow, your baseboards are clean. But when I have people who are coming to my house, I do an extra cleaning.
Right.
And you know why I do that? Because I want it to be presented well. So when people are on probation, if you're a good probationer, you want it to be presented well. But I really don't get to see the way things are on a day-to-day basis. And if you follow the conditions that I set for you with field visits, then I'll consider reducing them. But if there are some issues with your field visits, what's going to end up happening is they're going to end up getting increased. And you know what? That's going to be an inconvenience for you, and that's going to be an inconvenience for probation.
Well, I didn't know who was calling.
Mhm.
That's the only reason why I had an attitude. When they called block, I didn't know who it was because people call my phone block, playing on phones. And the third one, I asked them to give me 20 minutes, and they said, "Well, we don't have 20 minutes." The first two was 5. Every day I get off work, I wait and I wait and I wait. Then the last officer told me because of the holidays, there may be some time for the third one. The third one, I kept waiting and waiting. The most I did was to change the light bulb. I said, "Can I give you 20 minutes?" They said, "Well, make it as fast as you can." And I called them when I got there, and they didn't pick up. Then they came 2 weeks later, and I was home.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. So here's the thing. We can't, again, I know sometimes things are frustrating for people. Sometimes I'm frustrated. But if we realize that everyone has a job to do, sometimes people are in professions they never had any intention of going in, and they're stuck because they have bills to pay.
The field visits are the court's eyes and ears. If he can't maintain compliance for just a few more months, it could be the tipping point that sends this case spiraling into a full revocation.
And then you have some people who absolutely love their profession. But even the people who absolutely love their profession, they can have bad days. And I guarantee you, when somebody is coming to you with a bad day, you don't know what they've been going through. But if you greet them with a smile, whether you mean it or not, if you greet them with a smile and kindness, usually they will return that. And if they don't, then that's 100% their problem. You've done your part. Okay? Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, the field visits were supposed to be one time a month for 3 months.
Mhm.
And then if he was in compliance, they could cease.
Mhm.
Your Honor, how long would you like them to continue?
All right, let's do 2 more months and we'll see how that is. And if there's an issue, then what's your range of punishment if you were revoked?
20 years.
All right. You need to keep that in your mind. All right. You have any other questions, concerns, issues?
Far as like the probation, I'm taking a lot of days off of work. Is there any way I can get Zoom? I mean, I know that's
Zoom for what purpose? Reporting?
visits and as far as these situations here, if needed.
I mean, we can't do a Zoom home visit. Home visit,
Well,
you got.
I know that, but as far as like probation, she told me to ask you.
All right. Is it Zoom possible with him for reporting? All right. Here's the thing. If I'm allowing you to report by Zoom, you got to be on time. All right. He can report by Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor.